welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Four Horsemen. The Four.
Four.
Not one, not two, not three, but four. Four. Hope everybody's doing well today. Gentlemen, good evening. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. And yeah, y'all.
Fabulous.
There you go. For those that may be new here, why don't each one of y'all introduce yourselves, and we'll go from there.
Cool. Who goes first?
I don't care. Anybody.
Okay. Hudson, Mike,
You
why
do.
don't you start since you are in the truck?
All right, I am that guy. I'm that guy. I am that guy. Mike from Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, and happy to be here tonight. Thanks for having us, Trent.
Absolutely.
I am the Livingston Man, and if you don't know me by now, you will
never
know me.
And I came in here thinking to myself tonight. I was like, "Yo, is that guy gonna come in here with some weird ass whack audio again tonight?" And he did. He's outdone himself this time. That guy, he's on the move. He's like,
He sounds like Tron.
yeah, he's deep in the comments. He's got like
I'll
infrared.
fix it. I'll fix it real soon. Real soon.
Oh no, it makes it exciting, man. It sounds like very.
I'm emotionally invested in whatever the fuck you're doing right now. I am like here for it.
And I am the roaming prepper from the great and somewhat hot state of Texas. And yep, that's me.
And I'm your host for this evening, Vision Preparedness. I'm that other guy. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, guys. I've been thinking, and we're gonna go down this rabbit hole.
All right.
So I'm gonna lay the groundwork for everybody, and I kind of did it on my live stream a little earlier. I gave you a sample. I gave you a pinch. So it's National Preparedness Month.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Who cares? Because we do this on a daily basis. We live it. It's a lifestyle. Okay. And including this guy. Hi. You need to lay down. So my question is, what is the number one priority that you are concerned about right now and or doing right now?
Well, I'll give you my best Tron voice here. I am actively purchasing as many cordless tools as humanly possible. I need things that I can recharge via solar power. My trade, my craft, what I do for work depends on these tools. And without a power grid,
Yeah. Oh.
See what happens? No power grid. Bye. Look, he's
Yep.
back.
Say la vie, you better have your solar backup. So that's been my gig, man. Gathering the batteries, the chargers, the tools to, God forbid we had a disaster here and straight line winds, all the trees came down and I had to patch up a home. I need to be able to do that with or without the power grid. So I've been gathering those tools and they're not cheap. The batteries aren't cheap. The tools aren't cheap. So a little bit at a time, chipping away at it, buy a saw here, a drill there, a nail gun here, and just keep adding to the arsenal of tools that I have and fasteners that I have, because I feel destruction is coming at some point, and the level of which it's going to come, I'm going to have to rebuild stuff. So that's kind of been my big push lately.
Boss, I feel like you are fucking reporting from behind the scenes in like Gaza City right now. Like they just blacked
He's in
you
New
out.
York. We should have gotten him the blue press helmet.
Rebuild the devastation. This is not
It gets better, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. I'll be right back with you.
I feel like there's satellite updates involved with him at this point. Like, It's our correspondent from Beirut, everybody.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. I will see you in the morning.
He gets
Thank you.
around.
Yeah, he needed the blue press helmet and the vest.
Yo, I would have believed it straight up. Homie's
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
This is Mike calling you live from Gaza Strip.
Jet planes flying over, man.
Right.
Live
what-
right.
from
you know what
Gaza
little-
City. It is
That guy.
that freaking guy.
Him again.
Just a warning to the chat. All four of us have been talking in the background for days, and we're all in a very spicy mood, to say the least,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
about a variety of things. Would that be a fair thing to say, gentlemen?
That's fair.
Yeah,
Mike is a
Yeah.
ninja now.
Yes.
I am.
By the
I'm
way,
working
real,
on
real quick
my
before the
ninja
next
skills.
person goes.
Just give him a minute while he infiltrates the North Korean fucking prisoner of war complex. He's be a second. Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Tommy Bites, good evening.
Just
I
make him
couldn't find
pop
your
in the
email.
background. That's all.
Drop me an email, visionpreparedness@gmail.com. I replied to your comment. Look for yours. Please send me an email. And yeah, visionpreparedness@gmail.com. And good evening to you. Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Oh man, we lost him again. That fucking power grid. Where's he living? He must be in Texas.
No, then we'd both be gone.
You're not in
Wait,
Texas.
wait till November. It'll go out then.
Pete just says he's in Texas. He's not. All right. I always got to piggyback off of what Chief said. He's a great idea there with the tools to rebuild. Because I mean, frankly, if you survive, you're going to need that, and cordless stuff is a great way to go. I've also been collecting. I have a handyman's dream collection of crap. There's things I use all the time, and there's things that I when you need it, it's very handy, and otherwise it's in a box somewhere. That's the Harbor Freight stuff. But regardless of the fact, the idea that now these days you can have construction grade power tools that you can recharge via the sun and these little boxes that we have. I mean, that's huge, man. Because a long time ago, literally just didn't have it that way. You had to tug around a huge generator. I remember running table saws out in the field off of like a 1500-watt generator, and you're bogging the thing down, like sucking up 10 gallons of gas to boot just to cut plywood to make a roof on a horse shed, That was the day I learned, don't use a table saw to cut plywood. I don't even know who's doing that or why. I guess if you're in a shop and you need precision, dope. In the field, rarely is that plausible, but I'm off topic. So I guess if I'm going to piggyback off what we said with the tools and whatnot, is also the maintenance of items around your house. Like a guy we work for, he's like, you got tools for tools. I have the tools that I use to maintain the property. I have the tools that I use to maintain the tools that I use to you know what I mean? It goes all the way down. Like, put as much of your own destiny in your own hands as you can to where, like, you're talking about self-sufficiency, self-reliancy, then pick up these trades. Don't be afraid to try to fix something if it's broke. Hell, if it ain't broke, fix it till it is. Learn stuff backwards, man. And or find somebody who's willing to teach you or figure it out. Google's there for a reason. Nobody was born knowing how to do all this crap. You pick up tips and tricks everywhere. And but yeah, if you can't make all your stuff work down the line, if you can't fix it when, not if, it breaks, you'd be a little screwed up.
Makes sense. Pete.
So what we've been doing is getting the vehicles, anything that needs to be done, getting it done now, and we actually went through the family budget and anything we really just didn't need. Because the way society, I think Livingston Man said it a month ago, and it stuck in my head because it wasn't wrong, is debt is the currency, right? So, you want to watch that cool movie or that miniseries, right? And that's fine. You go to the movie, spend $20, you spend, 10 buying the movie. But then you get into the subscription. And then you have $10 here, $5 there, $15 here. When you add them up, there's your gas bill or there's your groceries for the month. And it's just, it's death by 1,000 cuts. So we actually went through the whole budget, and we're just, I can cancel that. We could cancel that. We could cancel that. We went through everything, and then we were bringing the cars, oil changes, the whole 9 yards. Uh, if we have to go, we don't have horses anymore. Most of us don't anyway. We need to be able to get in the cars and go quickly. I mean, the LA fires. So that and fixing up the house also, making sure the house, all the repairs, because it's unstable, the economy right now, whether we want to admit it or not. Any one of us could get laid off or not have a job a week from now. So just try and get on that even footing.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And for me right now, because winter is upon us, I am cutting cords and cords and cords and cords of wood. Period. I've got about 5 trees that have been down for a couple of years that have seasoned, and now it's time to cut them and split them and stack it to the rafters. Um, Allegedly, we're supposed to have a rough winter this year, and I want options other than burning through the propane to keep the house warm, plain
Yeah.
and simple. And because if no, let me recant that. When the grid goes down, they're not making propane deliveries. They're just not going to happen.
Nope.
So I'm trying to hold on to what I have and what is coming, with alternatives, backups to the backups. You know that 2 is 1, 1 is none.
Yep.
So I am currently uh, splitting and stacking wood. Literally, I've been doing that for the last 48 hours. The COO came outside today and was like, "Good Lord, what are you doing?" I said, "What I do every year, I'm splitting and stacking wood." She said, "You got a lot of wood there." I said, "Well, there's going to be more. I'm
Do you
making
have
the round."
Yep.
do you have a splitter or do you like do it by
Oh
hand?
yeah. Oh no. I got a 31-ton log splitter that is running like a champ at least 8 to 10 hours a day.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
So, right. So
Heck yeah.
that's my number one thing.
And it's not just a question of, you get tired or you could hurt yourself. It's a question of efficiency. You can get a hell of a lot more done in 8 hours with
Yep.
that machine while everything's running, and you can get parts.
Yep. Exactly. And it's old school Briggs and Stratton.
So, did you know that you can actually buy a battery powered log splitter? DeWalt actually just came out with a battery powered log splitter.
Well, that's
Really?
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a joke when I saw it, but then
Yeah.
I saw it listed on multiple sites, and it's actually affordable for a log splitter considering how much they go for. Um, but yeah, try look it up. The DeWalt log splitter, the battery operated log splitter. It's there. It exists. I couldn't freaking believe it when I saw it.
Oh shit! Look at this thing. 20-ton, 60-volt flex volt max cordless
Yeah.
battery powered log splitter with
So
two
when
2,200 bucks.
when
Yeah.
you need to split wood real quietly, you can do that too.
No, I bet you it ain't
You
real.
know what, dude? You just got me in trouble because I may have to buy one of these.
Hey,
Thing's pretty cool. Now it doesn't have the tonnage that the big
It's a
hydraulic
20
one
ton.
like your
Yeah.
31, but the smaller stuff it'll take care of it for you.
Yeah.
Bet
It's
you
a
it takes
20-ton, 60-volt, flex volt, max, cordless, battery powered log splitter with 2 4-amp batteries and a charger.
Yep.
that's decent. You listen, but I'm telling you right now, I have a DeWalt inflator. I put the 20-volt batteries in. It's like trying to pump up a truck tire. This thing's like, yeah. Shit was outside for 20 minutes, bro. 20. I was like, how we doing, bud? You get 40 psi yet? So I guarantee you're gonna stick a log in this thing. And you're gonna be like, yeah. In 20 minutes, you're gonna split the log, yeah.
and then boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's gonna get
Huh.
battery's gonna die halfway through. You're like, motherfucker. I hate
I'm gonna
this.
have to look into that though. I need to see this thing in
I want to
action.
see it. Yeah, I want to see it in action because I'm interested.
Same.
Ghost Lincoln just
Same.
said, and then the batteries turn out to be $400 each.
They're not. I guarantee you, they're not cheap. That's
That's-
100%.
For something that powerful, yeah, it's
Yeah.
It comes with how many? 4 batteries. You're getting the tool for like $200.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong,
Apparently,
Livingston, man.
it comes with the battery, 2 batteries
So,
Yeah,
so
and a
you,
charger.
you need 4 because otherwise, when your 2 batteries die, you just done for the day.
yep.
Or before
You're not
you
wrong.
start, you just connect them to a solar panel.
Hey.
And
You need
I already have extras of those batteries. So when it happens, I just slap a new
See,
one in and keep on splitting.
I feel left out because what do I use? Like a cactus splitter? I mean,
Pete, we're gonna bootleg you some hardwood, bro.
I got mesquite trees
Yeah,
out here.
so
Although the
mes-
mesquite on a barbecue gives a really nice smell, but
Yeah, I do use that in my smoker quite often.
it
yeah.
probably comes from down here somewhere.
No
Ghost,
shit.
yeah, those are fantastic, bro.
Yes.
Fantastic.
a little
Yeah.
slower,
That
but
was
still
easy.
doing more of the work for you. Like
Yeah. So yeah.
split your own
No.
wood will warn me twice. I ain't old enough. I am not old enough to remember having a split wood. I have a 8-pound maul. I'll split a log. I ain't afraid. Done it before. It's all fun and games till you whack yourself in the shin, then you don't split wood
Yep.
no more. But,
Then you don't exactly been there, done that, and almost broke my leg.
yeah. But that's how I came up, like this a young farm boy. I was swinging this small son at giant oak logs, like jumping off the ground. Hi-ya! He-Man in these things, trying to get the thing to split. Yeah, log splitters now. And if you can get a good log splitter rhythm going with 2 people, you can process
man.
wood
Oh,
really
yeah.
fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my son were out there yesterday, and it was he'd bring them up off the trailer, and I'm splitting them, and he just kept and yeah.
Somebody's dropping, somebody's driving, and like you can just get stuff done, dude. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Question number 2.
Hey, you didn't answer the question.
Who?
You.
I did. I said I'm prepared. I'm splitting wood. Why do you think we just talked about this log splitter for 20 minutes?
Got him.
I'm stacking wood. That is my number 1 priority right now because winter is fast approaching.
How we doing on them bodies though? Speaking of stacking
Oh,
things, like
dude, I got something for you. Check this out. We it's in the test market right now. Human sushi.
man, the vegans are gonna love this.
Yeah,
Put it right past them. It's non-GMO.
just non-GMO, and little rice, and some California fingers. It's yeah.
We get that wasabi, the wrap that they do.
Yep, exactly. Seaweed wrap with wasabi inlay. Absolutely.
It comes with the little packet, like with it. You can like add it yourself. Like,
Yeah, we'll even toss in soy sauce.
how much extra is it going to cost to go pre-cooked? Like you don't even got to, as long as it ain't
Pre-cooked?
Sushi is typically raw. It's like sashimi, you know?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. Give
I
me
told
1
you
second.
you're gonna make
I'll
like
carry this
a
conversation.
poke bowl of. Damn, that's nasty.
Cookie bowl.
Poke.
so many options. I mean, you need to really capture the zeitgeist here.
Oh man.
So bad. I won't eat sushi for a week now. Thanks. That's awesome.
Yeah, just stay away from the Mongolian grill, Pete. You'll be all right.
Oh God, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, we no, it's the Ukrainian crave.
The Ukrainian grill.
Ukrainian crave.
Oh my lord. Good
Yo.
times.
Yeah, they
Good
got
time.
those. They have those incinerator trucks driving around the Ukrainian. Bro, we need to link up smoked meat, fresh off the battle.
See, there you go. Yes, straight off the Barbie. Yeah,
Ooh,
I'll look
It's like-
into that.
Americans would call this a food truck.
Yes, yes.
We have food trucks all over here. Some
Same
of them
here.
are suspicious at times. I'll tell
Oh
you.
yeah, you're Russian war dead, Pete. That's what that
I'm
is.
telling you.
But yeah, coming to a
That's
food
you
stand,
guys.
food truck near you.
As
Yes,
soon as me and Trent met, we knew we had a common vision.
yes, we do, and we will be eating
Solve
during the
world
apocalypse.
hunger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay, number 2. What is one thing that you will never, ever, never prep
One thing
or
you will
prep
never
for?
prep or
No,
preps for.
or
Hmm.
Crap.
Man, that's a really good
Crack.
question,
See,
Vision.
no,
What's
but
one?
cocaine and crack would be a good prep if you think about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this sounds
Well, I'll
terrible,
tell you
but
what,
so I
Pete.
guess I can't say that.
oh,
You,
what do
you
you
struck a nerve in me there because
I was gonna say I'll never prep cocaine and crack, but wait a minute.
yeah, no. You bring up a good point because that's something that within the group that we've discussed, right? If you have an innermost a core group of people,
Mm-hmm.
something that you need to discuss is people's vices, right?
Right.
Some people are alcoholics who are not going to be able to function without a drink. Some people are dependent upon opioids, whether that be from prescription or from the streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, those are things that I will not prep. I will not prep for someone else's vices. I am not going to store cigarettes. I am not going to bulk up on alcohol. I am not going to buy illicit or illegal or legal drugs to sustain somebody's habit. If you have a problem, that's your problem and you need to prepare for it yourself.
Yeah. No, Moonsprout's absolutely right. I mean, I
Yep.
said that jokingly, but
101.
truthfully, that's going to be a problem because you think about it, all the people we talked about, right? The addicts, those who are not like, oh, you have to go cold turkey on tobacco or caffeine and you get a headache for 2 weeks. You know, someone
Mm-hmm.
who suddenly stops drinking, stops taking drugs, they could go septic. They could go into shock
Yep.
Yeah.
and keel over. I mean, that's why they have methadone clinics to kind of ease them off so they don't keel over. Um, those people will act really badly.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
tobacco, alcohol, like the more generic vices, so to say, that may have a place in trade. I mean, even the native people and the old colonists, they used to trade tobacco and alcohol, things like that. But yeah, some of this harder stuff, it would actually cause problems, I think.
Totally. At a girl, Moon Sprouts. We see you, sister.
Okay, I'll go next. The one thing I will never, ever, never,
I just
not
need a
never.
fentanyl. I just need a fentanyl. Everything opposite of everything Mike said. I'm stocking all that shit. I got all of it. You need that shit? You come see Livingston, man. We're doing everything. Everybody else say, "Oh, it's wrong, bro." You want to do wrong, bro? Come see the Livingston, man. When it goes down, I'm doing all that criminal shit. I've been doing it the whole time. I don't care no more. Who cares? Without rule of law, what do you want to do? I got you. I'll help you.
Man, the marauders that come to his house, he's just going to come out in a hazmat suit and throw handfuls of fentanyl
Oh
powder at
no!
everyone,
See, y'all don't understand
zombify
what
all
he's
of them.
doing. You don't understand what he's doing,
Build your
Steve.
tolerance, you fucking lightweights, because it's coming.
Right. He's literally setting up, for the second wave of our industry that we're preparing.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, pharmaceuticals. We're gonna have off the cuff, homemade pharmaceuticals.
We're gonna have the food. We're gonna have the pharmaceuticals. Once we move into water, once we move into the water, you're talking to the guys that are gonna run the world right here.
Yeah, it's game over. Yeah.
Elon
I
Musk.
mean, could you imagine taking a fentanyl addict, boiling down, stream it, strain it, and create your own prescription medication?
Chemical separation. It'll be.
Correct.
My God,
It's diabolical. I'm
it's gonna
telling
be
you.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh man.
We have mega mind and going on here. I don't even know what to.
diabolical, but very well worth it. So for me, the one thing I'll never prep, never stack, never pack is spam. I'm not going to do it. There's one can here that is the original Livingston Man. That is a prep I could care less about.
What are you gonna do? Leave it behind?
I may have to throw it at somebody. Use
There
it
you
as self defense tool. I don't know.
He'll booby trap it. So when the
Yeah,
zombies come
I
in, they
sure
grab the
will.
spam. Poof.
Bro,
Yeah.
imagine you show up at the fucking anti-human meat protest and just get Donnie Darko'd by a can of spam out of left field. You're sitting there chanting your bullshit on your fucking left-wing communist shit. Nigga, hell no, we will.
Spammed them.
I would
But
watch
I have to agree.
Spammed them literally.
The addictions of others, the prescription drugs, that's one reason why. What is the pins? The
EpiPen.
not an EpiPen.
No.
acupuncture.
Narcan.
Oh.
I don't prep Narcan for the addict. I prep Narcan if somebody comes in contact with it.
Yeah.
Unknowingly.
When grandma accidentally takes too much, or like a dosage was unregulated or something, that's a really that's a funny line to walk on, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's some prescription drugs. I mean, if someone gets injured or sick,
Yeah, they'll be beneficial.
for pain management, I mean, there's a valid point, but like you were saying, there's certain stuff. I mean, yeah, cocaine will make you feel great, but that's not exactly a great way to manage pain. You know? Not in the long run, anyway. Maybe for
100
an
years,
hour or so.
like they thought that's all you had to do. Like medicine was literally based on cocaine, laudanum, morphine, and all every
And opium, yeah.
You
Yeah.
feed it to their kids. It's night medicine.
There's a little helper.
But well, so if you're walking around, this is a moral question, isn't it? Though, if you're walking around, you're packing 3 Narcan shots in your first aid kit, and you run across someone that like you could save their life. Like, does it boil down to the choices they made? Is that what we're doing now? Like,
Well, Livingston Man, I'll put it to you this way: if our group, right, you, Mrs. Livingston, Mrs. Hudson Valley, and the junior and daughter are all bugging out, and I've got 1 dose of Narcan, and I come across somebody who's bugging out, probably ODing, do I use that on them, or do I save that for my group and my family? That's the moral question right there.
I think context.
You kind of preempted the question. I was understanding that, like, all right, so you got 1 dose. You preempted the question.
Yeah.
He maneuvered around it. No, wait a minute.
The question was, you're stocked up. Like, I mean, you have more than enough. And
if more than enough, yes.
The real moral quandary is like, yeah, would I just like go ahead and gas some rando and bring him back to life? Like you're totally entitled to be like, I'm not getting involved, or I am getting involved. But it's one of those things. Like that drug naloxone's specific purpose is to save a life or to reverse the effects of an overdose of said medication. Right. If you're carrying it at all, I feel like that should be your intention.
Sure. I mean that's its purpose. Solely is to save somebody's life, and if you have more than enough, then absolutely, I would be one of the first ones to dose somebody and try and slap them back into consciousness. But when supplies are limited and resupply is impossible, and you're on dwindling supplies, if there was 8 of us in the group, and I had 8 doses, that means that somebody in the group may have to be sacrificed at some point in time to save this person that I don't know who made some really, really bad decisions. And you run into the moral conundrum of, even if you bring them back, Are they just going to go right back on that wagon and be in the same boat again in, well, maybe an hour or
8
two?
hours, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever time.
Maybe that was the purpose. Maybe it shit hit the fan, and they decided that would be the end of shit hit the fan for them, right?
Yeah, and
Would make
I
room
think
for
the context, the greater context, I mean, in all seriousness, carries weight. You know, if it's a circumstances, someone in your group, they're like, oh, look, a resource, they touch it, booby trap, down they go. And you realize, okay, Narcan will save them. That's completely different from random person. I don't know why they're down there. Did they do that to themselves?
Exactly.
Did somebody do it to them? Do I even want to go there? Is there danger to my
Right.
group? You know, it's like the old OSHA phrase: check the surroundings before you help.
Yep.
Right? Your coworker's down. Well, sure, you can go. Well, wait a minute. Is there electricity? Is there hydrogen sulfide, carbon
Yeah.
monoxide? If I go there, am I going to be the next fatality? So I think context, but it becomes a question to Livingston's point. Is it always the right thing, or is it what is best for the group in the long term? And that's a difficult thing to predict ahead of time. You know, it's like one of those, what would you do if the zombies showed up?
Yeah.
I think I'd do this. We really don't know what we do
Right.
because we haven't seen the zombie. Well, okay, there are some zombies running around, but we haven't seen that kind of zombie where we'd have to make a decision, you know? So that's a tough question.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even know how it works. Maybe EMS or police, and because almost all like public safety people like carry this stuff.
Yeah.
I can't speak to. I don't know if they're like obligated to use it or if it's more like
No.
right. So again, like the existence of such a drug is such a weird thing in our society because like here it is, the tool to do. They put the power of life and death in your hands, proverbially, right? But it's up to you whether you want to or you get to judge another person. That's a really weird thing. It's kind of, I guess, my point. Because you end up boiling things down to like decisions people made because, you know, we've all made decisions that were always in our best interest. And we were always
Right.
thinking straight. We didn't need help. We didn't need anything from anybody. We just, you know, knew what we were doing the whole time. And as a society, I think that we need to be more. Me and Pete were talking earlier before the chat started, when it's about people are not considerate anymore. There's this, what you call it, the TikTok stare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are people that are completely disconnected. They consider every other person a non-playable character, an NPC. Like you don't matter. You're a part of some video game to them. Their choices don't matter. Like a very Grand Theft Auto mentality.
Yeah. And what we were talking about beforehand was that there's actually an article, I'll try and find it, where this psychiatrist or psychological scholar said that the reason there's this group of Gen Z, and it's not all of them, it's like a certain cadre of them, that you talk to them and they're just, and it's just like a blank stare, like a dog looking at you, not sure what command you're giving him.
Yeah.
And they said it's because if you subtract the 5 years between like now it's 6 years, now in the beginning of the Rona, a lot of these 19 to 22 year olds were 13, 14, 15, 16 at the time. Their formative adult years, as they went into adulthood, they were isolated for 2, 3, 4 years, depending on where they lived.
Yeah.
So all they had was TikTok. So they just sat there and interacted with this thing, and there was no human interaction. And now we have social cues, right? Even in the video, when we talk to each other, raise eyebrows, we laugh, we move our hands. They didn't have any of that. It was just whatever weird box they put themselves. Now they're out in public, and you talk to them, you know, you see them, you know, ringing you out at Starbucks or something, or they're just, hi, what would you like today? They sound like a little robot.
Yeah.
And she said that's a result of the lockdowns. There was this psychologist's proposal.
I believe it.
And but that accounts for the younger generations,
Right.
arrested development, we'll call it. But that's permeated through to everyone. There
Yeah,
are
I agree.
just every single time I interact with the general public, and I'm willing to entertain the fact that it's not them, it's me. Because you don't want to be like everyone else is crazy. So you're the one. But I can't help but find fault with everybody. Like, just no one seems to consider any other person but themselves, or maybe their girlfriend or immediate group of people that they're with. And people just doing the damnedest shit. Like, it's like playing a video game that's glitching. You're like, yo, what the fuck is this guy doing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't deny it. And maybe it's always been there and I just didn't notice.
I think it's more pronounced.
It's not getting any better.
No, I think it's more.
Yeah.
I tried to get I have already complained about this once, and then what's weird is it happened again today. All I want to do is walk up to the cooler and grab 2 sugar-free Red Bulls, and there's this guy, like, just like a glitched NPC. He's just stuck, like he's standing in the cooler, wide open, just standing there, like just standing fucking there. So I'm like, whatever. I mean, there's a bunch of them here. Let's let him make his decision. He just did not. I had to go around. I ended up with a Monster energy drink, which I did not want, but I had to because homie's
Because
glitching.
you couldn't wait.
No, I couldn't wait. Apparently, he had time for that shit. I know. I should have.
Patience is a virtue, Livingston, man. It goes right along with the the being kind and stuff. Patience. It all jives together. We all need to work together. We all need to learn some more patience too.
I didn't say or do anything to him. I let his fucking stupid ass stand there and glitch out like an idiot, and I suffered for his sins, Michael. That's what I did.
Yes, yes, you did. Yes, you
I
did.
paid more for some shit I didn't want rather than deal with the social interaction of this fucking idiot who doesn't know to get the fuck out of the way when there's people behind
All
you
right.
at the store.
Let me ask you guys something. 'Cause I'm sure I'm not the only one seeing it. You go to the grocery store, the mall, wherever, parking lot.
I'm Jesus Christ here, and he is.
People are walking in the middle, and not like, oh, I'm going across with a cart or something. They're just walking in the middle, and they don't hear your car come up behind you.
Yeah.
And then you honk them, and they freak out. I mean, literally, like they'll drop their phones, like you just scared the living hell out of them. Like they lost one of their 9 lives when you hit the horn. And all you want them to do is move 5 feet to the right so you can drive by.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. People are everybody's so stressed, right? Everybody's so stressed. Everybody's so in a hurry. Patience are gone nowadays. Common sense is gone nowadays. Kindness is gone nowadays. And like you said, it's most people. I'm not going to say all because I try to be the nice guy. I tried the guy standing at the cooler. I'm like, hey man, can I sneak by you there and grab a Red Bull quick? I try to be polite. I try to give the benefit of the doubt because, man, I've been there. Like recently, I've been there, and I know what you're going through, and it sucks. And can I buy you a Red Bull? I'll grab an extra one. They're 2 for whatever. What flavor you want, bro? I'm grabbing this one. See you at the counter.
You know what I found, Mike? You may be doing this too. I'll go to the checkout counter, and I always ask the cashier, how are you today? You doing all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here.
And 90% of the time, they'll be like, oh, I'm fine, long shift, the usual. Every now and then you'll get one going, well, I'm hoping I have a job tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bummer, man. What happened? He's, well, they're going to cut back. Yeah. But I said, just do what you can. Get a resume, just stay ready in case you got to jump. He goes, yeah, I got to write a resume, And just being able to say it out loud, you can see them come down.
Yeah.
And I think there's value in, I mean, maybe the world is stupid, but starting with humanity and respect to others.
Yeah.
And most of the time I'll see it come back to me. Every now and then I'll get a real special person who's just like, I'm all right, well, you have fleas, go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah. Well, you got to level with people sometimes, man, and relate to them and let them know that they're not, you're not in this alone.
We see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
there.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel your struggle, and I feel for you in your struggle, and just know that you're not the only one out there struggling.
Mhm.
And then there are some times where you see injustices and you see people doing things wrong to others, maybe not necessarily yourself. And sometimes you just got to step up and tell a motherfucker what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
So I am very much both sides of the coin kind of guy. I will console you. I will level with you. I will reason with you. And if you're just a dickhead, I'm going to tell you you're just a
Well, you
dickhead
know
in
what?
the most grand olive fashion I possibly can.
I believe the good book says steel sharpens steel, and sometimes sometimes you sharpen each other with direction and sometimes with correction, it's,
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron.
oh, sorry, thank you. I'm sitting here, that's the engineer talking. That's
Same thing. Yeah.
I see you, Yardbirds. No Narcan.
When I
No,
go
you
to
can't.
when I go to the store, when I go in public, my beef is genuinely never with the people who are working there or trying to It
Yep.
is always every single time with the customers. I leave the house. I am on site for 13 seconds. I'm like, all right, we got. Everybody's parked in the fire lane and the crosswalk. Everybody's like, it's literally closer if you had actually just parked in that parking spot that's right there. But instead, you're parked in the fire lane just on purpose because you think you're better than everybody else. Ironically, the people who are so out of shape, let's call it, that they need to park directly in the fucking doorway are actually the ones who would benefit most from walking from the back of the lot and back again. And I got another moral question for you. You're the person, and you're parked at the back of the parking lot, and you park all the way back at the parking lot, and then you walk the cart all the way to your truck, and then you put your groceries in the cart. Do you bring the cart back?
Yes.
Because
yes.
because there is no other
Yeah.
person. There are two kinds of people: either people who bring the cart back and assholes. They pay people for that. Yeah, no, they fucking don't. They pay these poor teenagers jack shit to pick up after your entitled ass because you think you're owed something because you had to bag your own groceries.
Yeah.
Sucker.
The only time I won't is if I'm afraid going back to the cart, the little cart holding area is going to get me run over by other idiots. But even then, I will move it to where it's not in someone's spot. So some mom with her kids pulls up and has to park in the middle of the lane to get out and move the cart out left.
Yep.
If I can't get it to the cart area, I will move it into the gravel or somewhere where it's out of the way. But yeah, most of the time I bring it back because it's a pet peeve of mine. Things
I don't
need
want-
to go back where they belong.
I don't want
Yeah.
anybody to mistake my comments previously as some sort of ableism or whatever. If you have genuine medical concerns, I am not. My beef is not with you. But I see plenty of people that got their fucking business parking in the fire lane, and I always feel obliged to like cop knock him and be like, "Go fucking park over there." Like, I hate whatever. Or just call the fire department and be like, "There's a fire." Like, I know
There's a fire.
I know it's against the law, but I feel like let's just
Yeah.
fine. This is why you don't do this, and I feel this is the societal breakdown, death by 1,000 cuts. People can't even obey the fucking lines drawn on the pavement, but we're not headed anywhere good. Nope, it's all shit.
Livingston, man, I got to tell you, the lines drawn on the pavement. I don't know about you guys, but on a daily basis anymore, I am dodging people crossing the double yellow line on a fucking regular basis, like
Yes.
having to lay on the horn at people. I don't know if it's the cell phones. I don't know if it's just distracted driving.
Right.
I don't know what the gig is, but yo, cut your shit, man. Please, please. We all trying to get home, including you.
Yep.
Let's all get there together. I
tell
drive a
you
big
what.
truck and I will run you over, but I really don't fucking want to.
I'll tell
Right.
you what, out
Of the
here,
car.
you got this 24-hour industry between the solar, the refineries, the oil and gas, the trucking, like all this stuff we have here. And every day you'll see, and today on highway, whatever, and there will be an absolutely smashed SUV
Yep.
and a semi on fire, like the cab is gone. And half the time it's the trucker falls asleep. But a lot of the time it's idiot drivers trying to go around the trucks and they go into oncoming traffic. We actually lost 2 crew guys 6-7 months ago. They were on a 2-lane and there was a semi coming. They were going the other way, and somebody tried to overtake the semi, and he didn't. You peek out a little and see, like, oh yeah, there's
car coming?
cars coming.
Yeah.
2 F-250s in convoy, and he tried to make it, and he clipped that first the pickup on the driver's side, and what happened? It ricocheted that little car under the semi's trailer, which is where they hit. So he went under the trailer and he got smushed up, and then our pickup flipped, and the guy behind him tried to stop and clip the truck in front, and then he rolled off the highway too.
Wow.
And we had 3 guys in the hospital. We lost 1, and we have dash cams, like the footage. The managers were watching it. They're like, they said they jumped while they were watching it on the screen, like, holy, but people don't pay attention. They're not, I don't know. I really, it's just,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Okay. So
My mother always told me it's you got to take accountability and watch out for yourself, but the real thing is watch out for everybody else.
everybody else. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll end this on a fun note. What is your favorite thing you love prepping?
Ooh. Favorite thing I love prepping. From Famine himself, freeze-dried food, bro. I love freeze-dried food. I love like the strawberries, the snacks. I love it all. Freeze-dried food. If I saw in your chat earlier on your live stream, the freeze-dried guy was in the building. Holler at me, bro. I'm addicted to your shit. Hook me up. Let me know where I can purchase. I need it. If you've got some new freeze-dried stuff out, if you're coming out with some new freeze-dried stuff, I want to know about it. I want to try it out. I want to put it in the stockpile, man. I want to put it in the stockpile. That is my jam. 25-year shelf life is the way to go. Rob B says MREs are cheaper than freeze-dried pouches. Yes, but I'm not a fan of the dog food, bro. MREs are dog food, and I can't
if you
believe
get the right one, it's kind of like Chef Boyardee in a bag. But there are some that are dog food.
I was raised up Chef Boyardee. Look what it does to you.
Yeah. You and me both, man.
And I have to agree with Mike because that's my choice. There was some type of satisfaction when I looked at a number 10 can, and it says best buy date 4/27/50.
Yep.
It's almost like we may be giving this to our children to feed the grandchildren in the apocalypse because we may not be.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm a freeze-dried guy. I got a package the other day, a box, and I was just dancing, and the COO looked at me and was like, "What in the world?" And then I opened it up and started showing her all these number 10 cans. I said, "Look at this and this, and we got to try this, and we got to do this."
There's a homesteader out here who started a little business, and we have cottage laws in Texas. So as long as you label it, this is not a formal FDA food, you can use a or a freeze dryer and bag your own product at the farmer's market. And you won't get sued, or because some states they'll fine you if you do that. We don't have that here. You're allowed to as long as it's labeled. He's got like 9 freeze dryers. I met him. He had 2. And I run into him every Saturday at the farmer's market, and I'm like, "What do you got? You got this and that?" And I use them for snacks for the dogs. I use them for hiking. And I need to buy one, is what I need to do, is get a harvest. What do you call a harvest, right?
Yep. There's other manufacturers out there too, Pete. Harvest Right, I've heard, has some issues.
Yeah, they
with
they
their compressors and pumps and stuff.
I've heard that.
So shop around, man. Shop
Yeah,
around.
Yeah.
They're a big investment.
I figure it'd be a good starter, get a little one and just see how functional it is for our situation, because it may not be, to be honest. But
So Costco has the
yes,
small harvest right for like $1,500.
they're 12 here. They just went on sale. You may want to double check
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
me
Awesome.
because
Yeah.
they took
That's
300
right.
off this month.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my favorite thing to prep is freeze dried foods. I'm sorry, I don't.
No,
Yeah, I'm good.
Sounds like it's just a guilty pleasure. Like, you know, it's like when my wife lets me get like pickle chips at the store. It's like he just likes them.
Yes.
My
What about you,
favorite.
Pete? What's your
oh
favorite
God,
thing to prep,
I
man?
like the foods, but I also like to prep the pew stuff, and I have to be careful how I say it so we don't all go to YouTube toilet.
Yep.
But I do the tournaments so often, and I'm by no
Allegedly.
means a ranked shooter. I just go out there because it's fun and I can talk smack to my friends. And I've won, well, as you guys know, I've won a handful of goodies
Yeah.
this last year, and so I'm like, yeah, I added to the collection, and now I'm like, okay, I probably need more pew pellets, and I need more of those magazine things, but that's something I do because it's something we do for fun out here in this part of the country.
Yeah.
That's become a really fun thing for me. I have a revolver here that's it's stamped 1936, and it is stamped with the old Soviet Itzhak arsenal, the one south of Moscow. It has
Oh
the little
wow.
stamp on the receiver.
Wow.
I'm afraid to shoot it. Like, it's really cool, but I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
It'll
So
shoot.
it would probably shoot just fine, but I've got some really old ones, and those will be the heirlooms along with my freeze-dried foods to my son and my kids. Here's food, and here's something to protect it with.
Exactly.
But that is an expensive hobby. Like I said, I'm lucky. I lucked out quite a few times the last year or so. So the raffles and whatnot. But yeah, if you paid it cash for everything,
Yep. Livingston man.
As much as I like prepping freeze dried food too, it comes in handy even when it's not the apocalypse. Like you're watching the Super Bowl or like something, you can just like throw some boiling water on. Like it's easy. You don't even make no dishes. Miss Livingston ain't pissed. You can eat it with your little spork. Have a good old time right there in the living room. But my favorite thing to prep is because physical things, like you can really only go so far. They're so personal and so like situation oriented. Like what
yeah,
works for me ain't gonna work for you and this that. But the one thing, my favorite thing to, I guess, prep is knowledge. Even like meaningless trivia. Like the more you know, like just you've seen something before, you read something before, you heard something before, it's gonna come in handy some time or another in your
yeah,
life. The more you can just soak up of knowledge, listen to people, talk to people, engage people, like throw ideas around, like form your own opinions, verify them, see if you're right. But knowing is G.I. Joe would have you believe knowing's half the battle, but I think that if you don't know, you shouldn't even be fighting the battle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my favorite thing to prep is just knowledge. Like, read stuff, soak it up, learn to identify misinformation and outright lies,
yeah,
but keep your knowledge practical. There's no need to be a political science major
yeah,
when what we need is somebody who knows how to light a fire and get a fucking tarp stake to the ground. Um, Stick with what you know already too, and augment the skills you already have. Whether it's your job or your upbringing has taught you things and how to do stuff, stay with that.
yeah,
Teach it to other people.
Hmm.
Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Because if don't nobody know nothing, then we're back to the TikTok stare,
yeah.
and everything will, I promise you, grind to a halt without people that just know stuff.
Well said, Livingston, man.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. All right, Mike. I'm gonna give you closing comments.
Ooh. Listen, the financial noose is tightening.
Yep.
Okay. Shop your sales. If you're looking for gear, shout out to anybody here. We will dig you up a discount code if we can find one. We will email a manufacturer for a discount code to save you $1. It's not any trouble. I promise you. Don't be afraid to email people and say, hey, man, can you save me $1? Happy to help you out.
Yep.
If you can combine discount codes, all the better. Take mine, take Trent's, take Pete's, stack them all on top of each other and save yourself even more.
Yep.
Learn how to do with less. Learn how to do with less. Improvise as much as you can. I think improv, being adaptable, and being able to not let a situation drag you all the way down, keeping your head up and figuring things out. Right? You got to figure things out. You got to get it done. Hi. You like that too? Yes. Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, look at that puppy.
Improvise, man. You gotta improvise. You gotta adapt. You have to overcome whatever is coming your way. Don't let it take you down. Don't let it take you down because you are important and we need you when things are bad. Hi, I'm sorry.
He is out.
Yeah.
What?
Three of my dogs are in jail at the moment, unfortunately. Only the oldest one, the stepmom to all the porgos.
Well, you want to say hi to everybody here? Well, I'll put it down a little bit so everybody can see. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Yes, she,
She has no idea what's going on. She's just happy to be here.
she hears voices and she wants to say hello.
He's with
Right?
Dad.
You want to say hi to everybody? Yes, you do. Thank you. Can you get down now, please, for a second? I was supposed to be giving the last word, but apparently you had to get one in. And stay safe, man. Stay safe. Keep doing the things. Keep putting the stuff away. Tighten your circle. And read the room. Read the room. Go with your gut. It doesn't lie to you.
Yep. Lisa, Harvest Right. Shop around though. Harvest Right.
Yeah. Harvest Right's the most popular.
Yeah.
And they're easy to find. But
Yep.
I guess for a starter unit, that would work and see if it works for you.
Right. Exactly. But with that, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on the Four Horsemen. Y'all are awesome. These guys are awesome. And we will see you guys next week somewhere on these YouTube streets on one of these random channels. And until then, stay safe and keep prepping. Good night, everybody, and God bless.